Hey everybody, and thanks for tuning back into Hess Hogs 4. Today I have Hog 4 Reese with me, and we're going to make something special for everyone. Reese, what are we going to make people?
Lollipops.
Lollipops, right? Wouldn't that be great if that's what it was? But actually that's what these are. If you want to come close, these are chicken drumsticks that you make in the form of a lollipop. And let me tell you something, this is a labor-intensive prep, to say the least. So what we're going to do is, we should get right into it, shouldn't we, Reese? We're going to get right into it, and you got to bear with me, guys, but you need to see how long this takes. This is not easy. So you come close, you're going to see we've got our drumstick, right? I got these at Walmart, right? You're going to cut around, all the way around. And you really got to cut it. You're cutting through some tendons, or maybe even a small bone that you cut through, but you want to cut it, right? And you would think that was the easy part, you're done, right? We cut it, we're done? No, you're not done. You're not even close to done. Paper towels or towels come in really handy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the paper towel and we wanna pull the meat over the knuckle of the chicken leg. And it takes a second, so don't try to rush it, right? But a paper towel just helps your grip. So from there, you're gonna pull it off, right? And what we've done, get that out of the way. What we've done is now we have the bone. Now, Reese, you'd think you'd be done, right?
No.
You're not, that's right. So now you gotta trim up any of that cartilage, tendons, meat, whatever, off of there. So we're gonna start trimming that up. And now, how do you get them to stand up like that? You hold it and you pull. You're trying to pull the bone out. Now, you're not gonna be able to do that. And from there, you're gonna see there's some tendons and different things left. So what you do, you take your thumb's friend, and you want to break them. Hopefully you can hear that getting broke. And from there, scissors really come in handy. I got my little chicken shears. You want to cut that because you don't want to eat that when you're taking the time to make this chicken lollipop, right, Reese? Mm-hmm. You want to make sure your presentation's good.
Yeah.
So we're going to work on cutting around it. And I know you're thinking, well, Josh, this only takes a couple, 3 minutes. Well, it does, but that's for one of them.
These are making me really hungry.
I'll tell you what, I'm hungry as well, sweetie. And that bone, it goes deep inside of there. So you want to make sure you get it out because you don't want to find it later. So now, once you got that done and pulled down, your lollipop stands up. And you think, oh yeah, I've arrived. No, you haven't. Here's step 2. Little foil. Take the time to wrap it. And all you're doing is wrapping the bone. And really, with it being on the smoker, the bone could get really dark and then it wouldn't look as cool. Is that the right word? Cool? We're going for cool, right? It wouldn't look as cool. So after I've taken and I've wrapped this drum, I want to season it. Now, you know me, I love Cosmos. And today for Cosmos, I'm using the Sweet Honey Pecan and I'm using some Sriracha Dirty Bird, right? And with that, you just want to make sure you get a nice, even seasoning on it.
So it tastes good.
So it does taste good, right? That's one of the layers of flavor. And I really, if you guys haven't tried the Sriracha Dirty Bird, I'm telling you what, you're missing out. It's really good. The Sweet Honey Pecan, I know some people call it pecan.
We also need to add another Dirty Bird.
No, we've got enough Dirty Bird on there. We've got 1 and 2. So now we've got that seasoned on the cutting board. We're going to be smoking this with our Rectech. Now we've got our grill, our smoker set to 300 degrees. That's a bit high, but you want it to be high. You want the skin to crisp up nicely and you want this to get done. Dark meat is done, it can take 180 degrees, Reese. So that's not a bad thing for it to get to temp. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this tray. I got a stick of butter in there. I'm going to put the tray on my smoker and let that melt down. Then I'm going to take the drums, stick it in the butter. The butter's a little flavor, a little fat. It's not a bad thing. And we'll put that in the smoker for 2 hours. That's a long time at 300 degrees. After it's been in the smoker for 2 hours at 300 degrees, we're going to bring it inside. Then we're going to sauce them. And we're going to warm up some of our Cosmos cherry habanero sauce. We're going to dip them in sauce, put them back on the smoker for 30 minutes, and it should be done. You ready to get it out there on the smoker?
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Okay, Reese, so we got our smoker up to 300 degrees. Now we're going to open it up. Remember the tray of butter I was talking about inside? The butter start to melt, you can see. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put our lollipops, as Reese called them, right in here on the tray. And we're going to leave these in here at 300 degrees for the next 2 hours. We're not going to open this. We're not going to look at it. We're going to close the lid and forget about them, to be honest with you. Then after 2 hours, they should be temping at about 165. If it's higher, it's okay. If it's lower, we'll have to give it a little more time. We'll take them inside, Reese. We'll put some sauce on them, bring them outside for another 30 minutes, let the sauce caramelize. It'll be time to eat. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, it's been 2 hours, Reese. It's time to open this up, so step back just a little bit. You want to come close, take a look and see. These have turned out really nice. Skin looks great. Butter's dripping. They're right on point. We're going to take a probe real quick and just see what the temp is on them. All right, 165. 170. So it's temping right where we want it to. And what we're going to do from here, we're going to set this to the side. We're going to put a new tray in, and I'm using Cosmos cherry habanero sauce, and I warmed this up inside. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the leg, so you don't have to watch the whole video. We're just going to take the leg, and we're going to dip it and dunk it, Reese. And after we dip and dunk it, we're going to take, all right, looks good. Take and set it in like so for 20 more minutes. We're going to let the glaze, or the sauce I should say, just sit on here, and then it'll be time to eat. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, Reese, it's been 20 minutes. We just took them off the smoker. We let the sauce sit on there, and just to recap what we did, these are a what?
Lollipop.
These are a lollipop drumstick. And what we did is we just got a regular drumstick. We did brine them. From there, we cut, we got the tendons and the skin and everything else. We pushed them down. We wrapped them in foil just so we could protect the bones. See, the bones look kind of awesome right now, instead of all dark and charred looking. We seasoned them. We used Cosmos Sweet Honey Pecan and Cosmos Sriracha Dirty Bird. We got our smoker to 300 degrees. We put it out there for 2 hours. We left them on the smoker for 2 hours in a pan of butter. We checked them at 2 hours, right? What did we do from there? We dunked them in some sauce. We used our Cosmos Cherry Habanero Barbecue sauce. We dunked them in the sauce. We let them on there for another 20 minutes. We brought them inside. It's only been a couple minutes since we brought them inside. We unwrapped all. We got this last one to unwrap, Reese. This is probably the one we should test, don't you think?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and take the wrapper off. Oh, it smells great, sweetie. This still seems pretty hot. We might try a smaller one. But if you want to get close and just see kind of what the end result looks like, that right there is a good looking chicken lollipop. You ready to try a bite?
Yeah.
You want me to go first, make sure it's safe?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go first, make sure it's safe. Look at that. Good smoke color to it. That's ready to go. You ready to take a bite?
Yeah.
All right, Reese, show us how it's done. How is it?
Good.
It's good. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope it helps. We look forward to cooking for you in the future. Say bye.
Bye.
See ya.